Now turning our gaze to the literary realm, we reflect on the transformative work unveiled, Transforming Unequal Gender Relations in India and Beyond, an intersectional perspective on challenges and opportunities, published in 2023 and co-edited by Dr. Saroj Pachauri, a specialist in public health and climate health mentor at the POP movement, and Dr. Ravi Verma, the Distinguished Asia Regional Director for International Center for Research on Women. Let us warmly welcome Dr. Saroj Pachauri and Dr. Ravi Verma to share their reflections on the profound insights woven into this extraordinary literary endeavor. Additionally, we extend our heartfelt welcome to Ms. Satvinder Kaur, the publishing editor of Springer Publisher, to join us on the stage. In the spirit of unity and shared accomplishment, I extend a warm invitation to the contributing authors present today to step forward and join us on stage for the official book launch. We have Dr. Ash Pachauri, Dr. Aparajita Gogoi, Ms. Paramita Kundu, Ms. Madhu, Drishya, Pathak, and myself as the contributing authors for the book present here. I would now like to request Dr. Saroj Pachauri to share a few words about the book with us.
Good afternoon, everybody. Given the circumstances of the case right now, we have decided that we will not have the panel discussion. Rather, we will just do the book launch. Now, the book called Transforming Unequal Gender Relations in India and Beyond, an International Perspective on Challenges and Opportunities, is a book that's been published by Springer Publishers. And I have to tell you very proudly that this book was commissioned by Springer Publishers. I was asked by Springer, I'd like Springer Publisher to come with me on the stage. This is my partner who did the publishing, and she actually commissioned the book.
Yes,
am I right?
That's right. Yeah.
So it's a great honor. It's a great honor.
Thank you.
And for us, that I've never heard of it, that you're commissioned to write a book.
Yeah.
And so anyway, when she did that, I said to myself, this is going to be difficult.
I completely remember.
I said it's going to be a very difficult task to write a book on gender all by myself. So I decided then that rather than do that, I would try to get a partner, a collaborator. And I didn't have to think. Not once did I think. Immediately came to my mind Ravi Verma. Ravi.
So nice, such a pleasure.
Ravi and I and Satvinder have been working on this book for a long time, and now it is finally published. Have you brought the book? Yeah. And before that, I'd like for Ravi to say a few words. He's the most important person in this picture.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Dr. Pachauri. Thank you, Satvinder, for... I think it's been my pleasure to work with you. It's been a learning experience. You have always been my mentor and guru in one sense. I have worked for last several years on the issues of gender and reproductive health, HIV/AIDS, and you always define that space so well. So it has all culminated into this book. So this, I am so proud that finally a book, and I would really urge whoever can please access this book, please look at, they are all esteemed authors, profound researchers and program people who have contributed. Some of them are here. And this book really is a critique on one hand of the SDG 5. SDG 5 is a very critical goal among the goals of sustainable development goals that you all know. It cuts across, stands alone as well as cuts across all the other 17 goals. And then this also defines many other goals, how you want to achieve, even if they are not really embedded in other goals. And this is what we have tried to do in this book. We have critiqued the entire evolution of SDG 5, the manner in which it has it was conceptualized and implemented, and a lot of the commitment that UN agencies and others have made to SDG 5 have not really come to fruition. There has been a lot of challenges, and we have pointed out, we have recommended some concrete recommendations in this book. We have, and in fact, we have gone beyond the traditional parameters of SDG 5 and included a lot of parameters that are not confined within the SDG 5 framework, like climate. And we had, and that's where we have centered the discussion also on how women-centric programs and research is needed to understand and address the issues of climate change, climate mitigation. And so thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to work with you, to bring out this book. And thank you, Satvinder. And Komal, you did a fantastic job. I must really thank you for really anchoring the entire process. So nice, so nice. And I look forward to working with you all again at some point. So thank you.
The other thing I would like to add, if I may, Ravi, is that when we think of gender, we think of it in binary terms. We think of men and women, period. But in this case, and we had a lot of discussion on this while we were writing chapters, we said this book must go beyond that. And so we have looked at all forms of sexuality and gender identity in all its forms, and there are several chapters that are focusing on those issues which are left out of even the SDG 5, if I might say so. Am I right? Yep. There is a lot of, they don't want to talk about this, they don't want to say this, but they are not really integrating the third sexuality, if you would, or the third gender, if you would. It is excluded. Whereas we made a very, very special effort to go through the entire comprehensive gamut of gender in all its manifestations and in all its interlinkages, but also try to ensure that we include third gender.
Yes, that's such an important one. Satvinder, you want to say?
Yeah, sure, thank you. I think the editors have covered it all. So I just reflecting on the journey, I met Professor Pachauri at her home in 2019, and it is still, very vivid in my mind. So I actually published 2 open access books with her, and after doing 2 books with her, I kind of approached her asking, ma'am, would you want to do a book on intersectionality? And I'm glad that she accepted, and she said that I would not be able to do it all by myself, but I would want someone who can be a co-editor. And when she mentioned Dr. Verma's name, and looking at his impressive profile, I was very sure that's going to be a strong team with impressive list of contributors. And as both the editors have rightly mentioned about the book is an engaging an engaging book on SDG 5 and its targets, and it is it has come on the right time in the discourse on gender transformation, right? And it covers, the authors are from all around the world, and they come with, a varied experience that they bring to the chapters. We talk about violence against women or girls, and then, women empowerment and leadership. You just name it, and the editors have covered it all in the book. So congratulations to both of you and to all the authors, and for choosing Springer to be the publishing partner. And another thing that I just wanted to tell you, that I have left a few flyers here. You can pick it up from Komal, and there is a special discount mentioned on it, so you may order a hard copy or e-copy. Now that the conference is exclusively on climate, sustainability, and environment, I would suggest to place an order for e-copy. Thank you so much.
And one last word. You will not find a more gender-sensitive man than the man who's standing beside me.
Thank you so
a man who is the most gender-sensitive individual that I know.
Thank you. I think this is a testimony. This is my certificate. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Pachauri.
Thank you to each one of you who contributed to shaping this narrative. We extend our deepest gratitude.